Hey guys, it is time for a new video, and in this episode we're going to be finishing up Unicorn Way in my Let's Play. And when we left off, we had to go defeat Rattlebones.
You cannot stop us, Wizard. The corruption of the fairies is just the beginning of Malistair's plans. Soon Wizard City will fall, and there isn't anything anyone can do about it.
Alright, so this is the first boss you fight. You have to do it solo. You used to be able to teleport into your friends, but you can't do that anymore. So, jeez, I was just on my higher guys too. This deck looks really bad, but we'll be fine. We're gonna start out with taking out the Dark Fairy because if you can take out something, why not do it? Alright, so it's an easy two-shot. So basically there's not really a strategy for this. My strategy, like general rule of thumb, is you should take out one thing at a time, because if you weaken them both, like had I attacked Rattlebones that time, I would have had to take 2 hits this turn. Well, not if he fizzled, but I'd have to take 2 hits and then another 2 hits maybe, depending on how much damage I did and stuff. So the best idea is to take out one thing at a time, and yeah. Alright. It's not that hard. They have we actually got a pretty good helmet, but we're not death, so we're not gonna wear it.
Oi, mate! It looks like you just found something really unique. Well done! You defeated a boss monster. Boss monsters drop unique treasure, so you might want to fight them multiple times to see what you get.
Alright, so they have them doing half health in there, or half the amount of damage, so yeah. It's not the most difficult battle. I mean, it's pretty hard to lose. But yeah, now we're getting back to Siren Night Chant. And then after that we'll be done with Unicorn Way, and then we have more fun stuff to do. Like go to Ravenwood and talk to a bunch of teachers. It'd help if I could walk. Alright.
You did it! Now the fairies will sing again! You bested that wretched skeleton Rattlebones! I wish that was the end of our troubles in Wizard City, but I'm afraid a more sinister evil is still out there.
Right.
Thanks to you, Wizard, Unicorn Way is in less danger than it was. But we are still not out of the dark woods yet. You should report our progress to Headmaster Ambrose. The news about Rattlebones may help him determine what doom has come to Wizard City.
Alright, so we also have to go talk to Private Connolly. Alright, so those give +2 damage. I'm just gonna keep the defense. That was a wand, and the broom is a 1-day mount that helps you move faster.
Oh goodness, I forgot to mention the Go Home button. In Wizard City, all students have the ability to return to their castle or dorm at any time. You will need to wait a short time between uses, though. The Go Home button is located in the lower right corner of the world map, or under your compass. You can use either button anytime to go to your dorm or castle, as long as you aren't in combat.
Alright, so...
Glad to hear Dorothy is doing well.
Alright, so finish that quest. Basically told us that you could go home hitting that button, which we aren't going to do. Alright, so now we're gonna go talk to Ambrose. Actually, Olivia Dawnwillow has a quest. And her quest leads us back to Ambrose anyways, so...
The other day, while I was walking down Unicorn Way, I noticed a tall man leaving the area. As he hurried down the street, he dropped this book. I yelled at him to stop, but he did not seem to hear me. It is strange. Looks rather sinister, and I am not able to open it. Could you take it to the library in the Commons? Maybe Boris knows who owns it. Maybe he might know how to open it. He knows much about enchanted books.
Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna go put on this broom because it helps me move faster. But it's only a 1-day mount, so yeah, maybe later on we'll get a different mount, depending on, I don't know, other things. Alright. So we're gonna real quick go stop and talk to Boris, who's going to tell us to go to Ambrose.
You say Olivia Dawnwillow found this book on Unicorn Way? Well, I know it is not one of our books, for we don't have any of this kind of dark Bible. It must be enchanted. I cannot pry it open no matter how hard I try. Someone used some serious magic to seal this. You must not want anyone reading what is in it.
Boris utters some words under his breath, but nothing happens to the book.
Wow! This magic is strong! I think you should take this to Headmaster Ambrose. He should be able to open it. It must contain some dark secrets to be sealed with such powerful magic.
Alright, yeah, so that's pretty much as easy as it's gonna get. Go talk to Ambrose, finish 2 quests. So we're going to ride on my broom, which is making it lag, but oh well.
Oh, congratulations, young wizard. I hear that you have found a solution to the fairy corruption. Unfortunately, Wizard City is not out of peril just yet. All is at risk.
You tell the headmaster what Rattlebones told you.
So, Alistair has designs on bringing Wizard City to its knees, eh? This does not bode well. We will still need to be on guard, lest his evil plans succeed. Thank you for all you have done, young wizard. You say that this book was dropped on Unicorn Way by some stranger. It is sealed with powerful magic. This does not bode well.
The headmaster uses his wand to create a force field around the book. As he speaks his words of power, the book suddenly bursts into flame and is consumed.
By Bartleby, I'm glad I used a protection spell on it. That book had a trap spell on it. I think they knew that it would eventually be brought to... If I were to guess, I would say this book was the work of Malice. Be on guard, for I am sure there will be more dangers ahead for us. Be brave, young wizard.
Malister.
My apologies for the excitement, young wizard. There are forces at work, making things disorderly. Welcome now to the Ravenwood School of Magical Arts. Now, on to your enrollment. There are 7 magic instructors here in Ravenwood. You should visit each of them to get to know them better. You can use your compass to find the Ravenwood tunnel. The main schoolhouses are there circling the great tree, Bartleby. Return to me when you're finished.
Alright, so we leveled up to level 5.
Congratulations! You have just earned your first badge. Each badge will give you a title that you can proudly display below your name tag. If you have multiple badges achieved, then you can choose which one to display by opening your character sheet and clicking on the one you wish to show. Not every title is as easy to gain as the one you have gotten. Good luck in the tougher challenges.
Alright, so basically, for completing Unicorn Way, we got a badge, so we're going to put that on, and now it says, me, Ryan Death Whisper, Hero of Unicorn Way. That name no longer makes any sense because we're myth, but oh well.
You have advanced. Oh, fine. Come see me.
Alright, so basically he was telling us that we have a new spell that we can learn.
Potion flasks, like the one I just gave you, can be used to replenish your health and mana without returning to a non-combat area. If your potion flask runs out, you can replenish it by playing mini-games in the fairgrounds. Oh, and most importantly, make sure they are completely full, with a top on them, or you cannot use them when you need them.
Alright, so down here by our health, if you drink that, then all of your health and all of your mana comes back. So yeah, it's pretty helpful.
The small globe next to your health and mana globes is for energy. You'll use energy for pet training games and when gardening. The older your pet, the more energy the games cost. Gardening spells cost different amounts of energy as well. Energy points return over the course of time.
Right, so there's not actually an energy globe there. Alright, she has a quest, but we'll come back to that. Right now we're going to Ravenwood. Alright, so now we have to go talk to all the people.
Jolly good to meet you, new student. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Arthur Weathersfield. I'm originally from Marleybone, which is a much different world than this. As a lad, I was always interested in magic, but they don't practice magic in Marleybone. When I got older, I spent many years studying here in Ravenwood. But for the past 10 years, I've been in Crocotopia. I came back to train students in a form of magic called sorcery that deals with the balance of all things. It is more advanced than the other schools and harder to master, but its power is unbelievable. Come by later if you want to learn more. Cheers!
Alright, so he teaches you balance, and he only goes up to level 22 spells, which, I mean, later on you'll find the actual balance school, and then you can get all the balance spells like every other school has, up to 42 I think. So yeah, so this is Storm.
A new student! Welcome to the School of Storm, also known as Divination. For those who have chosen to master this magic are known as Diviners. I am Professor Halston Baelstrom, Master Inventor. Oh yes, and Professor of Storm Magic. Who can master the power of the Storm Lords in the seas? Anyone who could harness their creativity. You look like a smart one. Check back when you're ready to start learning how to release your inner thunder!
Alright, so that's Storm. Storm does the most damage. Like a 2-pip spell does almost 300 damage, which is pretty insane at level 5, so that's Storm. Storm is also weak to myth, which is what we are, so that's good. Alright, ice.
Welcome, dear. I am Lydia Greyrose, your ice magic professor. Ice magic, or thaumaturgy, is not for the impatient or flighty. My goodness, no. You'll need to study hard to learn ice magic, but I'm sure you will be great at it. And I'll always offer a hand if you need it. Come see me later when you are ready to begin your lessons. You have much to learn from ice.
Alright, so ice does really low damage. I personally wouldn't train in ice, except I would maybe train up to Tower Shield, because that's minus 50% to any incoming spell. But there are equipment that gives you Tower Shields. So I would probably skip ice. The only main benefit to ice is you have high health, but it's not a good secondary school. So alright, this is fire.
Hello. Welcome to the School of Fire. I'm Madame Falmea. Oh, yes. You're a new student here. You definitely have that spark about you. Here, I instruct students how to be powerful pyromancers. But fire can be quite dangerous. We must not be rash, lest we destroy that which we mean to achieve. Come see me after you have finished your tour. I'm always up for fanning the flames so students can learn more about pyromancy.
Alright, so fire's pretty good. I mean, there's only like 2 schools that I would consider for a secondary school. Fire isn't really one of them, but it does a decent amount of damage. So if you really wanted to get fire, I'm sure you would be fine. But honestly, there's only 2 real schools that I would consider. Alright, this is death.
Have you come looking for the death school? Well, you found where it used to be. This gaping chasm is all that is left after it was torn from Ravenwood. It is said that Malistaire, the Death Professor, caused it to disappear. I'm not sure what happened to the school, but you'll find many rumors around town about it. Oh, I'm Malorn Ashthorn. I don't mean to boast, but I used to be one of Malistaire's top students. Now, I'm about all that's left, so I try to teach the new students. So if you want, I can teach you some death spells or necromancy. If you're up for it, stop by any time.
Alright, so this is death. It only goes up to 16, but later you'll find someone who can teach you more spells. Don't really want to give anything away, but if you're worried about taking death because you can only get 5 spells, you can actually get more spells. Death is really good. Yeah, because you can heal yourself, and yeah, it's always good to heal yourself. So here comes my school, Myth. The teacher's kind of
Let me guess.
a rude individual.
Another conjurer want to be taking the Ravenwood tour? How quaint.
Professor Drake shakes his head in frustration.
I wish they would send us some adept pupils for once. Well, if you wish to attempt to learn some myth spells, come back later and I will see how well you pay attention. Now, leave me alone.
Alright, so this is Myth, this is ours, and we can actually get our next spell, which is a troll, so we're gonna take it. Alright. So now that we're at our main school, we can get all of these spells once we get to a level. We can get them for free. No training points, and once you get like every 4 or 5 levels, you get another training point.
You have gained a higher ranked spell. This spell will do more damage, but costs more mana to cast.
Alright, so the other schools it costs training points to train in, so you can only really take 1 or 2 extra schools. Alright, this is the School of Life.
Welcome, my dear young wizard.
She's a cow.
I am Melinda Wu,
Cows are
professor
funny.
of the School of Life. This school celebrates the living, evergreen power of creation and vitality.
I want a pet cow.
If you listen carefully to your surroundings, you'll hear life magic all around. Just a few notes can lift one's troubles, purify one's spirit, and restore life. Soon I will teach you how. Come visit me when you're ready to learn more.
Alright, so life is really good. You can heal other people with it. With Satyr and Sprite. And Spirit Armor's pretty good. And Sanctuary's pretty good, so life is a good secondary school, but it's a toss-up between life and death, because death that a lot of people have, and we have to go talk to Ambrose, and then he gives us a training point, so then we can get our secondary school, even though we already have one, but he gives us another one.
Oh, good. Now you know where all your classes are held. I hope you liked all the Ravenwood instructors. If you want, you can wander about to see what all Wizard City has to offer. I should mention, though, there have been some strange events around town. Nothing serious, nothing that a promising wizard like you couldn't handle. So, as a reward for your visiting all the instructors, here is a new spell card. Don't forget to add it to your deck. Oh, goodness. You've only just enrolled, and you're fast becoming one of our brightest students, young wizard. Dark Time, would you do another favor for me? You've demonstrated you're capable and unafraid. Sergeant Muldoon in Old Town needs help. I'd like to see what you can do. Go through the shopping district and look for the Old Town gate. Show Muldoon this letter, or else he won't let you pass.
Alright, so we got a new quest. Got new people to talk to.
Congratulations! You've just received a furniture item. You can view it in your backpack by clicking on the Furniture tab. This displays the different types of furniture items. You can put housing items in your dorm room in Ravenwood. To go to your dorm room, hit the house icon on your map. Click the Place Object icon. It's on the right, and it will open up your furniture inventory. You can place it in your room and move it to where you want it to be. Click Pick Up to put the furniture item back in your backpack. While you're in your dorm room, you can move the item to your attic or back again into your backpack. If you're high enough level, you can buy a personal house from the castle shop in the Wizard City shopping district. Talk to Buxley, and he'll show you what's available.
Alright, so pretty much it talks about your house. At level 15, you can get your own house, but we're at level 5, so...
Congratulations, young wizard. You have gained a training point. Go to Ravenwood, and you can train with a teacher of your choice. Consider these your secondary school spells. Look at all the spells in your chosen secondary school. You'll have to buy them in sequential order to get to the higher levels later, so shop wisely.
Alright, so yeah, now we have 2 training points. You can check your training points there. And we're gonna go get our secondary school real quick. And then let's talk to Penny real quick.
My name's Penny. I just got here to Wizard City, and I don't know what's going on. Nothing is like they said it would be. My parents told me all about how nice Professor Malistaire was when they came here, and how I'd really enjoy his classes. I came here and he's gone. No one knows what happened to him, and even the whole death classroom is missing. There's just floating rubble. My application somehow got lost, and I don't know who to talk to next. Could you go ask the registrar, Mr. Lincoln, what happened to my paperwork?
Alright, yeah, so apparently she's all friends with Malistaire, so we should probably give her a background check. Alright, anyways, back to Ravenwood. I honestly don't know which one. Normally I take life, but I don't know, because life has satyr, and satyrs are good. But I think I'm just gonna go take death, because I don't know, just change of pace, and I don't know, I just feel like death helps you hit higher when you get faint. So yeah. Alright, we gotta go talk to Mr. Lincoln. Oh. Alright, so there is a smith in here. He is right behind the myth school, which reminds me. He's right back over here. We got a new spell from Ambrose that I didn't really talk about. So let's open up our deck. Alright, so it summons a minion for you. Minions are like, they're like allies that you can summon, and they cast spells for you, so minions are pretty good. But since we got like 4 or 5 new spells today, I'm going to redo my deck. Alright, so we're gonna put 3 trolls, because trolls hit the most out of all the stuff we have. Alright, and we're gonna put 3 ghouls, because ghouls hit pretty high too. And we're gonna put let's put 3 pixies in so we can heal ourselves. 1 dark sprite, 1 blood bat in case something's about to die and it just needs a little bit more damage, and 3 golem minions, because minions are helpful and it costs 0 pips for that certain minion, so it's pretty good. Alright, so now it's like we're nearing the 30-minute mark in this video. Wasn't the most exciting video because yeah, it's pretty much just going and talking to every professor. We had 1 battle, but there's not really many more episodes like that, I hope. Alright, so we gotta go to Golem Court to talk to Mr. Lincoln. Alright, he's right over there, she's over there. She has a quest. Her quest is hard, but there's a smith in here. It's right behind the tower, so after we talk to the Golem Court, or find the Golem Court smith, we're gonna go talk to Mr. Lincoln.
What's that? No, I don't see any young student named Penny Dreadful in my books. Her registration must not have been processed. You should speak to Headmaster Ambrose to see what can be done.
Alright, so we have to go talk to Ambrose, but real quick we're gonna talk to Regina.
Hi, I need help. I'm trying to finish this science fair project for Professor Baelstrom, but those golems stole my materials. I really need those back. I've got a few more preparations to make, so if I have to fight the golems too, I'm sure to be late. If I'm late, I'll get a bad grade and... Wait a minute. If you retrieve them for me, I can finish my project and still be on time. I'll need the enchanted wood from one of the wooden constructs in the Golem Tower.
Alright, so that's actually, this whole quest line is really hard, so we're gonna do it later, probably near the end of Wizard City, because it's actually a really hard quest line. So I'm trying to figure out when would be a good time to stop. I think we'll go talk to Ambrose and then we'll go end the video, because it's like over 30 minutes and...
Young Penny Dreadful of the Marylebone Dreadfuls? Oh dear, that poor girl. Let me look around and see if it got misplaced.
Headmaster Ambrose rummages through one of the many piles of paper in his office.
Here it is. Her application got shuffled into a stack of other paperwork. I wonder if Gamma misplaced it.
Yeah, just blame it on the
there it
owl.
is.
Okay,
Wonderful.
okay. Let's be real here.
Please go and tell young Penny that we have her application and everything is in order. Explain that I offer my sincere apologies for the confusion. If there's anything else you can do for her, I'd be most appreciative. Her parents were both students here long ago, and we remember them fondly. It's just that Penny's arrival comes at an unfortunate time.
Alright, so I have to go talk to Penny again, all for 5 experience points. Alright, yeah, her quests are pretty stupid, quite honestly.
Found my paperwork? Oh, thank you so much! I won't forget how helpful you've been. I'll see you in class. Hello, Wizard. Thanks again for your help earlier. I'm enrolled in classes at the Dead School now. There's no classroom or teachers, so I'm doing an independent study. I need to write a report about different types of undead, and I don't know the first things about them. Could you help me with it? Could you duel different types of undead in Wizard City and let me know everything you can? Here are worksheets with the information I need. Just fill them out after each duel. Thanks.
Alright. So, her quests are so stupid. They don't even give you that much experience. So, we're gonna go over to Sergeant Muldoon. Here is another smith back here in the shopping district. If you couldn't tell, you can buy a bunch of stuff here. That is why it is called the shopping district. I mean, yeah, alright. Here's the Old Town Smith. It's like 3 Smiths in a row. There's Sergeant Muldoon, and we're not going to talk to him because we're at 33 minutes. So yeah, I hope you liked it. Hopefully I'll get another one out sometime soon. I'm just getting busy with other stuff. So yeah, leave a like, and yeah, see you guys later.